Hey there, it is Amalia with Karmic Kindness, and I'm just wondering about a lot of things all the time. My brain is always wondering about stuff. But, one thing that came up this weekend, I went to this really magical brunch where we created yoni or vagina art, just to lay it out there. And you may be wondering what that is, and I may post a picture of my creation for you to see. And in this beautiful connection with these freaking amazing, phenomenal women, where we were able to access the power that we have as women and create something, a physical representation of the power that we hold deep inside of ourselves, and to be able to speak freely about about being a woman, about sex, about relationships, about excuse me, about our fears and our struggles. And some of the women in the group we that knew each other, some of us did not know each other, and so it to be able to do that in this environment that was created so beautifully and safely by our hostess with the mostest, Asha. Shout out to you, you badass goddess that you are. It got us on this role of talking about um, just different experiences and things that have been on our mind. And I've been sharing with a really beautiful soul sister, Erica. We've been talking about the relationship we have with our bodies, the relationship that we have with our um, with previous partners, current partners, just how we perceive ourselves, how our relationship to our bodies has such a profound impact on our relationship with others, and how, I was reflecting on, how do I want to say this? I was reflecting on being a woman who is married to a younger man who has birthed 4 children, and how I perceive myself, how he perceives me, and being that he's in the business of photography and videography, he's around beautiful people all the time, and how in today's society that could really mess with someone's head, and how there was a time when that did for a while. Now, not as much because of a number of different reasons, but one of them I think is the fact that I have come to a place of peace around who I am and how I show up, and not always, but sometimes. But then there are those times when I'm not feeling as aligned with myself. I'm not feeling as in tune with myself, and I'm not feeling like my best self. And I can be very critical. And and this is just a little footnote for women, because I love when women share with women, and dudes, for you too, any of you guys listening. Down dog in yoga, the pose down dog, when naked, and you look at yourself upside down, is not an awesome thing to do, because when you do, you see yourself in a totally different way, and it's not always the most attractive. And I personally could get totally in my head with that. And my guy and I have to say he's much more dedicated to sun salutations before bed, but on occasion I will join him in the sun salutations before bed. And usually this is without the yoga gear on. And going into down dog, I cringe almost every single time I do this. And so my goal for myself is to be able to practice yoga and do the sun salutations with him, with and looking at myself upside down and being at peace with whatever I see, and then being able to look at myself in any light, in any time, at regardless, and be at peace with what is looking back at me. and what I see, and accepting and embracing all parts of myself in all ways, at all times, as often as possible. And that's not always easy. I'm not really sure where I was going with this exactly, other than to share that having a place where you can express yourself, whether it's through art or a platform here, or with a circle of friends, or with one friend, or with your pet, or a tree, or wherever. It's being able to voice those things that are deep inside of you that need to be heard and witnessed. And sometimes what you being your own witness is all you need. But there are other times when we need another being to witness us and to accept us and to see us as we truly are, and to love us no matter what we look like, no matter what stupid shit we say sometimes, no matter how badly we fuck up, to love us, to see us, to understand us, and do that unconditionally. Such a blessing. So, tag a friend that you feel would benefit from hearing this message. Tag a friend that is your witness. And tag a friend that maybe you would like to be a witness for. It's that wonder and the witnessing. Yeah. Yeah. The wonder in witnessing. Okay. Guys, have your soul work. Please do share with someone you think may benefit, because we learn from one another.